What's going on YouTube? It's your boy kind of back at it with another video, you feel me? I hope you're doing well for yourself. Let's get straight into the video. So I'm here in the beautiful Golden Canyon, and I just thought I'd scope out to you guys to let you know what being homeless has taught me. So being homeless has taught me to enjoy life. Being homeless taught me to enjoy life. Now, some of you are saying, what do you mean being homeless taught you to enjoy life? Like, there's nothing to enjoy when you have no roof over your head, right? True, but what it did teach me is the little things you have to appreciate, such as, for example, you have a roof over your head. You have your stove, you have a TV, you have a quiet place, you have a place to wind down to enjoy yourself. Some people don't have that. Some people would love to have that. There are people right now, such as myself, living in a car on the road, and they don't have that luxury to come home after a long day to enjoy their home. The only thing I got to enjoy is just the environment. As you can see, I'm over here touring the desert. You know, pretty beautiful. I don't know how far I could go, but I'm gonna just walk through. But anyway, yeah, I'm currently in a position in my life where I just realized that I took a lot of things for granted. I took so much stuff for granted and failed to realize that life isn't as bad as you think it is. Yeah, we all have certain phases in our life where it's like it doesn't feel enough. Yeah, we all have these phases where it's like, damn, like the days are just going by and I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. I understand that, but we can't do everything at one time. We just can't. We only have 24 hours in a day, right? And what we do within those 24 hours matter. And it taught me that having a negative attitude, right, will get you nowhere. I had a negative attitude for the past 5 years. Got me nowhere. I had some opportunity come to me, but because of my negative attitude, it slipped away from my fingers. And it only took me until losing my apartment that I realized that, man, I messed up. I took a lot of things for granted. I took things that I had that I'm supposed to be grateful for granted. Man. Sorry, I was just checking the battery. And that's when I realized, man, sometimes you have to feel something in order for you to learn your lesson. I realized that throughout the years I've been becoming wiser, right? I've been through it all. Honestly, I could say I've been through, you know, the troubling situations where I felt lonely and depressed. I've been through the phases where I felt like I was becoming a villain and becoming the complete opposite of who I was before. But I realized it was all just training me to mold my character to the person I'm becoming. I don't know who that person is just yet, because I'm still developing in life. I'm a 27 years young man, and you know, there's still many more years to come. Hopefully I have many more decades to go. But other than that, we just gonna have to see what happens through the line. But yeah, I learned also not to take things for granted at all, because you think that the lifestyle you have or the things you're going through in life is bad. You have to understand there's somebody right now in a third world country who is praying to be in your position, who is praying no matter what it is, right? You think you're living in poverty. There's somebody right now with no visa, no passport, that would love to be in your position, just to see the world that you're in, because their environment is just terrible. And I realized that for myself, right? I'm over here in a beautiful canyon, right? I don't know if you could see over there, but there's like a hidden palm tree over there. Yeah. So I'm in a very, very beautiful nature like area that most people would love to come and see, but they don't have the ability or the luxury to come here. All right. So that's why you have to understand that where you are at, you got to just be grateful because you're here. Because some people wish they could be here, right? Or be where you're at, right? But you overlook it because you're just there. All the nice stuff I had, the clothes, the beautiful artwork that I had in my home, I had to donate and give it away because I didn't know where else to put it. I didn't know where else to do, you know? And that's why I'm saying, right, the things you have, right, you are overlooking it because you feel like it's there and, you know, it's not anything special. But when I realized I had to give basically 90% of the things I own away, and I just gave it away to the Salvation Army and the thrift stores and all that stuff, I felt heartbroken. I was like, man, these are all the nicest stuff I had. Like, I was only able to carry a few things. And then that's when I realized you don't know how good you have something until it's completely gone. For real. You really don't know how good you have something until it's completely gone. Right? So don't take anything for granted in your life, man. Don't take anything in your life for granted. Because one day you may regret it. And the same way how I'm regretting, I'm like, man, the past 5 years has just went by just like that. I still feel like I'm 23. I still feel like a 22, 23-year-old. That's because the fact that I work so much, like as like a workaholic, I didn't take the time to stop and do stuff like this, or didn't even think about creating some sort of a business. That it did not maturely develop my mind in a time aspect as it's supposed to be. So I'm really a 22-year-old in a 27-year-old man body. You know, that's just how I feel. You know. So yeah, I being homeless has taught me to appreciate everything you got in this life. Appreciate everything you got in this life. You have to appreciate everything you have in this life. Don't overlook it. I lost my grandma last year, man. I lost her, and I realized, like, damn, things could just happen like that. I'm grateful that I still have my parents around, you know. As the years go by, I try my best to communicate and you know, make sure they're good. And because believe it or not, they're probably more concerned about me, but I'm concerned about them, you know. Yeah, don't overlook anything in your life, man. That's one thing I learned from being homeless. It taught me to really appreciate everything I have right now. I don't have anything. I only have my nice car. I have my nice, clean, shiny car, right? I have a job. Well, I'm self-employed. I have my own business. I'm developing a new thing later, but I have source of income. I'm eating. I have the ability to go to different areas and see stuff like this. So I'm taking the time to enjoy it. You should be doing that too. You know, some of you, right? And I could say this because I was also doing it. Some of you are just sitting at home, scrolling through your phone, just, you know, doom scrolling, watching the times go by. When you can't even just get out of your apartment or your home and actually say, let me go to the nearest lake. Let me go to the nearest park. Let me call this friend. Let me check up on this guy. Let me check up on mom and dad. Let me check up on my sisters. Let me check out on and I'm not saying that we all have to be perfect and be calling everybody we know, but I'm saying like I started realizing like, damn, like it took just for this particular moment that I lost everything for me to realize that I wasted so much time and I wasn't paying attention to the things that does matter. And I'm making this video so it could save you years of your time to not neglect anything that has came to you for free. Because the things that we buy materialistically, we value. But the things that came to us for free, like our family, our friends, our mind, our body, our soul, our character, our personality, we neglect it because we already have it. Most of you are neglecting your health. It took me to be homeless to realize like, oh shit, I should probably be taking care of my health even more. I'm not saying I don't have any health problems. Thank God. I've been doing the things that I'm supposed to do. Keeping myself in shape, hydrating, eating the right foods. But it made me realize like, okay, I'm on the road now. I have to make sure I'm staying clean and keeping my body up to par. I gotta only eat good foods. I gotta read more to protect my mental health. Because a lot of homeless people or people that's on the streets and stuff, they have mental issues because of the harsh environments. And I'm telling you, it is tough. It is tough being out here because you don't know where you are going to sleep. And if you have some money, you could just be Airbnb-ing for so long, but nobody has an extra like $4,000 every month to just be hopping from Airbnbs every week, right now. An extra $4,000 on top of your expenses, actually. So yeah, don't take anything you have for granted, man. The things that came to you in this life for free, be grateful that you have it, because by the time you know it, it will be all gone. And you may lose a few of them for you to realize like, oh shoot, I don't have it anymore, right? You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy to just realize that just one main thing, one chunk of a problem, major problem that happened in life. Such as, for me, for example, it gave me the wake-up call as losing my apartment, being homeless, and just living on the road. For me to realize, like, oh, shoot, I've been taking some things for granted, right? Don't wait for something like that to happen to you before you get that wake-up call. Because you may not feel it now, but what if you feel it later, 5, 10, 15 years from now, right? And then you're not in your 20s anymore, but maybe you're in your 40s, maybe you're in your 50s. And then that happened, and then you realize, oh snap, I wasn't paying attention to this. This kid, this young man was telling me about this. I neglected it. All I'm trying to say is, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have right now, because you may not know the value of what you have right now, but sooner or later you will. But I'm telling you right now, you are living in luxury if you're able to have a roof over your head, food to eat, warm bed, and people you can call and be around with. I'm not saying that I don't have people to call or to be around with, but I'm saying in general, right? Because there's some people that does not have any of that. Okay? But hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. My name is Okena, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.